Picture a young woman, Sarah. She's 22, fresh out of university with honors. The world seems to stretch before her, full of promise and opportunity. Yet Sarah finds herself at a crossroads. She's juggling two part-time jobs, neither fulfilling her passion for art. Deep down, Sarah dreams of opening her own gallery, a space to showcase local artists and share her love for creativity. But fear whispers doubts. What if she fails? What if she's not good enough? This internal struggle, this feeling of being stuck at the cusp of adulthood, is something many young people experience.
The phrase "die before 25" might seem dramatic, but it speaks to a profound truth. Many people, by the time they reach their mid-20s, have settled into a routine, a pattern of existence that prioritizes comfort and familiarity over passion and purpose. They trade their youthful aspirations for the perceived safety of a steady paycheck. This isn't about achieving some grand, unattainable dream by 25. It's about recognizing that this period in our lives is a precious window of opportunity. But all too often, this period is squandered, lost in a haze of distractions and misplaced priorities.
We are all born with potential. It's a raw, untamed energy that resides within each of us. Like a seed, it yearns to grow, to blossom into something unique and beautiful. But potential unexpressed, unrealized, can become a heavy burden to bear. It whispers of missed opportunities, of dreams deferred. It can lead to feelings of regret, frustration, and a sense of being unfulfilled. We tell ourselves that we'll pursue our passions later when the time is right. But the truth is, there's no better time than now.
Eric Thomas, the renowned motivational speaker, doesn't mince words. He challenges us to confront a harsh reality. Most people are sleepwalking through life. They're physically alive, but spiritually dormant, their potential lying fallow beneath a layer of complacency and fear. He argues that this death isn't a sudden event, but a gradual erosion of our dreams, our passions, and our will to strive for something more. Thomas urges us to wake up, emphasizing the urgency of now. It's a call to reclaim our power, to shed the weight of inertia and step boldly into the arena of our dreams.
One of the most insidious lies we tell ourselves is that our dreams are meant for someday, not for now. We convince ourselves that the real world demands practicality, that we must sacrifice our passions for the sake of stability and security. But this is a dangerous fallacy, a mirage that obscures our vision and leads us further away from our true north. The real world, Thomas argues, is not meant to be a soul-crushing grind. It's about finding a way to align our passions with our purpose, to create a life that feels both meaningful and fulfilling. It demands that we question the status quo, challenge conventional wisdom, and carve our own path.
Comfort, while alluring, can be a dangerous trap. It lulls us into a false sense of security, a state of complacency that can be difficult to break free from. We become so accustomed to the familiar, to the routine of our daily lives, that we lose sight of the vast potential that lies dormant within us. We trade our dreams for the fleeting comfort of instant gratification. But true fulfillment, Thomas reminds us, lies not in comfort, but in growth. It's about embracing discomfort as a catalyst for transformation, as the crucible where our true potential is forged.
The cost of inaction is not always immediately apparent. It's a subtle erosion of our spirit, a gradual dimming of our inner light. It's the nagging feeling of regret, the what-ifs and should-haves that haunt our thoughts when we allow fear and doubt to paralyze us. The price of inaction is a life half-lived, a potential unrealized. But Thomas offers a glimmer of hope. He reminds us that it's never too late to change course. The power to rewrite our story lies within us. It begins with a single step.
Open your eyes to the world around you. What do you see? Chances are, you see people hunched over their phones, their faces illuminated by the cold glow of the screen. Social media, while designed to connect us, has become a double-edged sword. We scroll through feeds filled with carefully constructed images of success, happiness, and adventure, leading to feelings of inadequacy and envy. This constant comparison steals our joy, our focus, and our time. The digital world can be a powerful tool for learning, connecting, and sharing our voices, but it's crucial to use it mindfully.
Time, unlike money, cannot be earned or recovered. It's a finite resource, ticking away with every passing second. Yet, we treat it with such carelessness, squandering it on trivial pursuits. Procrastination becomes our constant companion, whispering sweet nothings of tomorrow and later. But the truth is, tomorrow is not promised. Every day is a precious gift. Mastering time management is about making conscious choices about how we spend this invaluable resource.
The modern world is a labyrinth of distractions, a cacophony of noise vying for our attention. Our phones buzz with notifications, emails pile up in our inboxes, and the allure of instant entertainment beckons us from every screen. This constant state of distraction prevents us from engaging deeply with anything. It robs us of our ability to think critically, to tap into our creativity, and to experience the joy of true focus. Creating space for clarity and focus requires a conscious effort to simplify our lives. It's about learning to say no to distractions and yes to the things that truly matter.
Perhaps the most formidable obstacle we face is the one that resides within self-doubt. It whispers insidious lies, telling us we're not good enough, not smart enough, not worthy of our dreams. These negative thoughts, if left unchecked, can create an echo chamber of doubt that paralyzes us. But here's the truth. You are capable of more than you can imagine. The key is to silence the inner critic, to challenge those limiting beliefs and replace them with affirmations of self-love and self-compassion. Embrace your imperfections, celebrate your strengths, and never underestimate the power of your own mind to shape your reality.
For Sarah, the wake-up call came in the most unexpected way. It wasn't a dramatic event, no sudden epiphany or life-altering crisis. It was a quiet Tuesday evening, the kind that blends into the background noise of everyday life. She was working her second job, serving coffee to the usual cast of characters. Among them was a former classmate, beaming with excitement as he shared his recent accomplishment selling his first graphic novel. As Sarah listened to his story, a wave of emotions washed over her: admiration, envy, and a profound sense of longing. The encounter at the coffee shop became a catalyst for Sarah, a crack in the wall of her comfort zone. It was as if a switch had been flipped, illuminating the stark contrast between the life she was living and the one she yearned for. The familiar anxieties remained, the fear of failure, the weight of expectations, but now they were accompanied by a newfound sense of urgency. She realized that the only thing standing between her and her dreams was herself, her own self-doubt and procrastination. All those what-ifs and maybes were just excuses, convenient narratives she had constructed to justify her inaction. She had spent so long waiting for the right time, for the perfect opportunity, that she had failed to see the opportunities that surrounded her every day. The thought of reaching her mid-20s or even older, with her dreams still unrealized, filled Sarah with a profound sense of regret. She imagined herself looking back on her life, wondering what might have been if only she had been braver. The image was a sobering one, a stark reminder that time was a precious commodity, not to be squandered on fear and indecision. She realized that the death Eric Thomas spoke of wasn't a physical demise, but a slow fading away of dreams. She refused to let that be her story. The turning point for Sarah wasn't a grand gesture, no dramatic quitting of her job or impulsive declaration of her dreams. It was a series of small, conscious decisions, each one a step towards reclaiming her power and taking control of her life. She started small, setting aside an hour each evening to work on her art, researching grant opportunities for aspiring gallery owners. She began to view her part-time jobs not as burdens, but as stepping stones, a way to fund her dreams while she built her portfolio. The fear didn't vanish overnight, but she refused to let it paralyze her. Sarah's journey wasn't an overnight transformation. It wasn't a straight shot to success, paved with good intentions and fueled by fleeting bursts of motivation. It was a grind, a daily commitment to showing up for herself and her dreams, even when the initial excitement faded. She traded late-night Netflix binges for late-night brainstorming sessions, sketching out her vision for the gallery. The familiar comforts of procrastination and self-sabotage still beckoned, but she had tasted the bitter sweetness of progress. She reminded herself that every masterpiece begins with a single brushstroke, every grand symphony with a single note. As Sarah's commitment deepened, so too did her momentum. Each small step forward built upon the last, creating a ripple effect that propelled her further. With each connection, skill, and experience, Sarah's confidence grew, her vision for the gallery becoming clearer. She discovered the power of taking action, transforming dreams into tangible goals, an exhilarating and empowering realization. Sarah's journey wasn't a solitary pursuit. She learned that vulnerability wasn't a weakness but a strength. Sharing her story connected her to others who understood her struggles. They offered support, advice, and encouragement. As Sarah poured her heart into her dream, she noticed a ripple effect. Her energy was contagious, inspiring those around her to re-examine their aspirations. Her friends, witnessing her transformation, started pursuing their own passions. Sarah's story became a testament to the power of one person's determination, creating a ripple effect of positive change, impacting lives beyond her own. Two years after that fateful encounter in the coffee shop, Sarah stood in the center of her own gallery, sunlight streaming through the windows. The air buzzed with nervous excitement as she adjusted a painting. The journey had been anything but easy. Sleepless nights, countless rejections, and fear loomed large. But each obstacle strengthened her resolve. She drew strength from loved ones and fellow artists. The opening night of Sarah's gallery was a resounding success. A diverse crowd of art enthusiasts, local business owners, and supportive friends spilled out onto the sidewalk. Laughter and animated conversation filled the space as guests mingled and admired the artwork. Seeing her vision come to life filled Sarah with a sense of accomplishment. This gallery was a testament to the power of saying yes to one's dreams. The gallery thrived, becoming a hub for artistic expression and community engagement. Sarah curated exhibitions that showcased a diverse range of artistic styles and perspectives, from emerging local talents to established artists. She hosted workshops and events that brought people together, fostering a love of art and nurturing the creative spirit within the community. Sarah's life had been irrevocably changed by her decision to pursue her dream. The fear of failure hadn't vanished entirely, but it no longer held her captive. She had discovered a courage she didn't know she possessed, a resilience that had been forged in the fires of self-doubt and tempered by the unwavering support of those who believed in her. Sarah's story reminds us that we can achieve extraordinary things when we dare to say yes to our dreams. It's a call to action for anyone who has felt regret or fear of stepping outside their comfort zone. Saying yes transforms challenges into opportunities and reveals our true strength. Choose courage over comfort, passion over complacency, and action over inaction. The story of Sarah is not unique. It's a reflection of the potential within each of us. What will you choose? Will you embrace growth and take ownership of your life? The choice is yours and yours alone. Deep within you lies a sleeping giant, a reservoir of untapped potential waiting to be awakened. It's the part of you that yearns for more, that dreams of a life filled with purpose, passion, and impact. Don't let fear, doubt, or circumstances extinguish the fire within. The world needs your unique gifts, your perspective, your voice. Step boldly into the arena of your dreams. Imagine yourself at 70, reflecting on your life. Will you regret the chances you didn't take? Or will you feel satisfied knowing you lived a life that mattered? The time for action is now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The power to create your life resides within you. Take that first step and never give up on your dream. Every day is a gift, an opportunity to write a new chapter in the story of your life. Don't squander it by living on autopilot, by allowing fear to dictate your choices, or by settling for a life that feels less than extraordinary. You are capable of more than you can imagine. You are worthy of a life filled with purpose, passion, and impact. The world is waiting for you to share your gifts. Your time is now. Go out there and make it happen.